Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. So I am saying that now, I send you bank account statement. You all you do is just copy and paste. But after today, um, because Paul is going to be manually putting POS credit in here, the POS will not show any debit. So there's gonna be a lot of spaces for sure. But it's just going to be showing me the credit of the POS. That's all I actually need. So that's all I need. So what you're going to be doing is, so the credit of the POS, so this thing that shows credit, but when the POS credit and the bank credit are different because it reduces by 100 naira. So now this is where you will all be focusing on to populate daily. You're going to play like a lighter green. So this is where you populate daily, this column. So do you understand that part of it? Ah, hello. That's okay, Paul. I'm recording it, so you can go back to it. So let's say you have a POS now of 20,000. You put just 20,000 here. The next one is, let's say it's 30,000. You put 30,000 here. So you manually put your POS transactions here manually for the day. So that way, as you put your POS transactions, then you go to the report and copy your sales transactions for the day, copy it here, and you start, you know, telling us, okay, what kind of sales did you make? Is it cash? Um, is it POS? So anything that is not POS or transfer is most likely cash. Because as you make your sales, you kind of indicate what it is. Then you come to, so let's say you see 26,300 in your POS this is from the third. You're going to copy this invoice number here and go to your bank transactions tab. Then you paste the invoice number in front of the amount, the 26,300. So I need the invoice number that relates to this POS transaction pasted. Now, what happens when it's cash? When it's cash transactions and you've identified that all of this money was actually cash that relates to this. So let's say this one, 19,900, was actually a cash transaction, which was supposed to be 20,000. So let's say sales. It's okay. So let's say the sales is 19,900, which was like 20,000 sales. So obviously I don't see it in my transaction here. So those are kind of things you figure out. But if you do it every day, you already know what it is, right? But I need the invoice number that relates to a particular sales added to that sales manually. So you're comparing your account and making sure that every money you have in um your sales is inside your bank account. So let's say if you have cash transaction, obviously you're going to join all the cash together, and there might be a junk deposit into your account, maybe like this 124, right? So if about three invoices relates to this 124, you're going to put the invoice number here, comma, another invoice number, comma. So let's say about four invoices, four cash transaction makes this money. Put all the invoice number here for those four transactions. So you can say, I'm just going to do a sample. Um, SI multi. This is an invoice number, comma, blah 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 blah, comma. But you're getting the invoice number from this sales reconciliation. So let's say this 124. These all of these empty places are all cash transactions, and it relates, and all the money was paid as that 124,000. Then you come here, you write all of this number. Let me just copy it, and you put it in this bank transaction tab that relates to the exact cash deposits. Because you cannot paste it here, I can paste it manually down below here and just copy it one after the other. So I'm going to do Ctrl C. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put, just keep adding a comma, copy the next one. So you add all the invoice that relates to that transaction. So you're going to put comma, then paste it again. So you can see I'm adding all the invoices that relates to that transaction because the cash transaction that was made, right? Okay. So update this every day and that should be it. So for the rest of this, leave it empty. All you should be focusing on is maybe the person's name or the kind of transaction on the what's it called, on the POS, or maybe there's a reference number, you can put it here. But yes, just focus on mainly the credits, sorry, the POS credit here. For this credit, this is what goes into the bank account. I can always update that, but just focus on this one here. Okay.